Have you ever wondered how your local Kawasaki mechanics know so much about the Kawasaki's they service? Well, at the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute, the Kawasaki K-Tech Specialist Program is the industry's best elective at MMI. You haven't heard of the 10-year running K-Tech Specialist Program? Well, MMI's Bill Schuette's here to give us the basics.
Well, they start off with a 36-week core program, which is manufacturer non-specific, which takes them through electrical, takes them through chassis, engine, disassembly, reassembly, diagnostics. They get into some dyno work, and then after they finish that first 36 weeks, then they pick an elective.
If they choose to take the Kawasaki elective, it's one of the more popular electives here at MMI. They're going to go through 12 weeks of hands-on specific training geared towards the Kawasaki product line, modern current product that we've developed the curriculum with Kawasaki. Kawasaki provides us with a bulk of the product that's here, so it's late model current units, and we work on those specifically, and we go into the product and we do quite a bit of hands-on real-world training, and the students get an opportunity to do things that they probably maybe haven't done yet in the core program that are specific to Kawasaki's product.
Okay, Gary, but can you be a bit more specific?
In the K-Tech program, we spend 12 weeks. Of that 12 weeks, about 6 of those weeks are spent on the motorcycle side, and we focus on the street bikes. We're going to focus on suspension. We have an entire week of Team Green that focuses on the race setup for the dirt bikes. We're going to do a week of fuel injection, learn about all the latest fuel injection using Kawasaki diagnostic software. We're going to go in and troubleshoot the fuel injection systems. We also do chassis, electrical. We spend about a week on electrical, going through all the electrical systems. We do approximately a week of engines, where we're actually going to remove engines from the current VN and ZX model line, and we're going to have the students actually take those engines all the way down to the transmission and inspect the transmission and measure the bottom end. So they get a really good hands-on, really good deep training in the motorcycle side. And then when they move over to the ATV watercraft side, they get an opportunity to work on the Kawasaki watercraft, 2-stroke and 4-stroke. They go through the fuel injection on the 4-stroke watercraft, as well as doing engine removal and rebuilds on the 2-stroke. And then they also get to work on the ATVs, Kawasaki ATV line, as well as the mules. So we do training on the current mule models, and they're also going to do fuel injection on the later model ATVs, Kawasaki new fuel injected ATVs, as well as the CVTs and all the other product and all the other technologies that we have on the ATV line. So they get a pretty broad coverage of the entire Kawasaki product line during the 12 weeks that they're in the K-Tech Specialist Program.
One factor that keeps the K-Tech Specialist Program tops in the nation is the amount of product Kawasaki loans to MMI. Last year, that number reached nearly $6 million. And with all the new technology, it's no wonder someone can't just walk in and be a super mechanic. The K-Tech Specialist Program really gives people a leg up.
It used to be years ago where somebody could just walk in off the street with, I'm good with my hands and be successful in a dealership. It's really not that way anymore. You really have to have more background because of primarily the electronics that are on the bikes right now. The fuel injection systems, the ignition systems. We've got bikes with ABS, and not just the bikes. We're talking about boats right now, or the personal watercraft. Kawasaki's got the Ultra 250 out this year that's supercharged, and there's some more systems and things that you need to know about that. And if someone doesn't explain it to you, it's not like an instinct or something that you're just going to be able to go in and figure it out. So yeah, it's a big advantage to go through the electives.
But why do the students choose K-Tech?
Actually, their intense training on the watercraft supposedly is the best part for school. They have 3 weeks of watercraft, and it's what I want out of the school.
I chose K-Tech because Kawasaki puts out some of the best products on the line. They just put people in awe, like the ZX14, the jet skis, like supercharged, and the diesels. It's like we get to put our hands on like every single thing in here, and it's like we get to work on every single aspect.
The Kawasaki K-Tech Specialist Program is just one example of Kawasaki's commitment to industry-leading education for its dealers and mechanics, adding value to your Kawasaki owner experience.